So in part 1, we looked at a couple of different scenarios and I gave you a bracket and a strategy that fit your budget the best. But it's time for us to get advanced.
Cigarette, cup of coffee, back in the game.
Let's talk about product research. I have 3 methods for you, and these work for any type of budget and any method to do dropshipping. Do you remember in part 1 where I told you what types of products to look for? To quickly recap, we want unique wow factor types of products, something you can't just find anywhere else when you walk down the street at your local store. You want your customer to feel something like, wow, this is really cool, I've never seen it before.
That's pretty good.
And if they want to get it, they kind of have to get it from you, as it's not something they will encounter in most places. In a minute, I'll also showcase these products and how you can find them. But do you remember the second type of product I told you about? Well, it's the problem-solving ones. Either helping people with their insecurities or just making someone's day-to-day life easier. Not only will I show you how to find the products, I'll even show you how to check how much money the store is generating and when they started selling it to be 100% sure that it's a winning product. But listen closely, because there's 3 pillars to success with dropshipping. So let me unlock the first one for you. Product research. All right, so we're now inside my PC and I'm even gonna give you 3 to 5 winning products that you could get started with right now. But let's look at one of the product research strategies, and I have 3 for you, so choose your favorite. The first research strategy is to come onto TikTok and search for TikTok made me buy it. This strategy works exceptionally well if you're going to run TikTok ads. As you can see here, we're finding tons of stores that's nailing the organic concepts. For example here, this has been one of the most trendy product for dogs and they've been running it for a year, looks like. And if we keep scrolling here, we're going to find tons of trends that we can then go onto AliExpress and search up. As you can see right here, here is another big trend. It's actually called Amazon Find. But if we go into AliExpress, we can search for foldable chair. And what do we find? The chair right here. So utilizing TikTok to find trendy products can be really good as people are doing it organically, but it's not my favorite strategies. The 2 I'm about to show you are much better in my opinion, but if you're doing TikTok, you might as well check this out because it can give you the wow factor products. The second strategy is on Facebook, and it's probably my favorite strategy of this video. So as you can see, we're on Facebook now, and if we scroll down, we're going to find tons of ads. Here is one of them, for example, which is actually for the product I showed you in part 1. As you can see though, they're running multiple different ads, and look how good they are when it comes to the content creation. Somebody is getting the product, unboxing it, showing its function, and just making amazing content. We can then head over to the comment section, and what do we see? Well, it's clearly a winning product. These guys are making money. And simply just by scrolling the Facebook feed for 10, 20 minutes, you're going to start getting bombarded with e-commerce ads, but you have to optimize it. So let's say that you're interested in basketball training. Yeah! What you're gonna get ads for on Facebook is probably basketball, but eventually you will be led into an e-commerce ad, and what you need to do is to click on it, go to their website, scroll through it, and reset. If you do this, you're going to be sent straight into the next e-commerce ads. So you just need to optimize and you're going to be flooded with dropshipping ads. But as we can see, the store has tons of social proof. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull it up right now. And here we can see their 3 most sold products, or what they're currently focusing on, which is the Moon lamp, the Galaxy lamp, and also the Galaxy projector. And this store is making a lot of money because I checked it. So what I can now do is I can go to the homepage. I can take the domain name right here and copy it. Then I can head over to dropship.io, which is not a sponsor, it's just a genuine recommendation. Then I can click on the sales tracker right here, and I can put in the link to the store and start tracking. And as you can see, I would have to get the premium plan now, but this product is making $210,000 approximately every single month. They're making $60K a week at this point. And the last time I tracked it, it was making $6,000, $7,000, and $8,000 a day in sales. That's a lot of profit. So using spy tools like Dropship.io, you will be able to track the competitor sales, which gives you a huge advantage because you're gonna know that it's a winning product. But now let me show you the third strategy, which is the one I personally use the most. So as you can see, we're on AliExpress now, and I'm just quickly gonna scroll down here to a section that is called More to Love. And you can see that we're finding a lot of viral, crazy products. Just look at this one. It's been one of the biggest trends of the year. Look at this one. Look at this one, all the colors we got here, all the crazy price we got. Clearly, this is a really good method. I mean, look, we're getting bombarded with winning products. So take a look at this one, for example, which is a little bit old, but that's besides the point. I'm trying to teach you to understand what to look for, not if the product is a little bit old. You just need to develop the eye for the product. You're going to be fine. So take a look at this one, super viral. It has different colors. You can put it anywhere in your house. Then we got this one. And by the way, this is the perfect example of a wow factor. You're painting, right? Then you're like mixing colors. And then you just press this button and it cleans it completely. This product nails both the wow factor and the problem solving criteria. It makes your life a lot easier. But as a painter, I'm pretty sure that this is also really cool. And I also found this automatic curtain opener, which you can just connect with your phone. And as you can see right here, it pretty much just opens the curtains. So I think by now there's no discussion what is the best product research strategy. If we look down here, we're literally getting bombarded with winning products. But you might not be in the same situation. When you get onto AliExpress, you need to optimize it. You need to click on dropshipping products and engage with them, and you're going to be led straight into the next one. But keep in mind, anything that is worthwhile doing in life will take a little bit of time, so you need to optimize it so that it gets better. But pick your favorite strategy, because there's no perfect way of doing this, but you have to understand what to look for. There's 3 types of stores in dropshipping: general store, niche store, or one product store. But which one is the best, or is there even any real difference? For some reason, people think that the store you use is the key to success with dropshipping, but that could not be further from the truth. Any of these 3 stores can work out perfectly fine, and I've had stores doing 10, 15, $20,000 a day being a general store, and even my own students are selling products on general stores right now and making $3,000 to $5,000 to $8,000 a day in sales. And if you want to be a part of my mentorship program for dropshipping, I have spots open now as it's Q4. You can send me a message on Instagram right here. But I prefer general stores as it gives you a little bit more room for testing. Later on, if you really want to, you could take your winning product and make it a niche store or a one product store. But when you're starting, why do you have to complicate things so much? Wow! The problem most beginners have is that they're focusing on things that's not relevant. I just started my business. Should I get business documents? How do I figure out shipping? Do I need a general store or a one product store? My friend, are you making money? If the answer is no, then you need to focus on the practical steps. And as you start walking the path, it's going to become clear. And I know a lot of the things I'm saying now sound so confusing and so hard. You could literally start making thousands of dollars a month in sales with e-commerce within a couple of months if you focus on this. A completely new life is in front of you, but you have to take this serious. And now is Q4, the last 3 months of the year. Your chance to change is now. Finish the year good, and you're going to be starting the next year good as well. This is your chance to change your life. So now you have a general store, throw on 8 to 10 products, make up a couple of categories, and just start running with it. And just one thing, if you're a beginner, just avoid high ticket products. You don't want to be selling products for more than like $50 in a website. It's simply just unnecessarily hard. Okay. So back to TikTok, check out this product right here. It's shark slippers, shark slide. It's really, really unique and definitely has the wow factor. It's one of the biggest products this summer. But if we go up here, we can go to their website and they're doing something interesting. Do you see that it's a Spanish store? It's one of the secrets to success, selling in European markets. But look at this, they have 237,000 followers. Do you know how much money that is? 250K views, 35K, a million views, that's a lot of money. But let's go up here and check out their store. And as we can see, they have a perfectly good store. It's more so of a niche store, but let's click ourselves into the product page here, which is in Spanish. So let's go ahead and translate it. And we can see that this store has an amazing vibe. It fits perfectly with what I'm trying to explain to you. So on your store, the best layout you can have is headlines, a couple of paragraphs, and then pictures, but keep it short, keep it simple. You don't want to have a product description that's too advanced. Remember that people don't have attention span and customers simply just scan. They come to your website, slide through it, look at the headlines, look at the pictures, and decide, am I going to buy or not? The reason this works so well for this store is because they're good at content creation, right? But that might not be your biggest strength. Let's look at this ad on Facebook. I want you to see this ad as it's a perfect example of how advertisements look. The best ads usually showcase the product in action instantly. No fumbling around addressing the problem, this or that. Show the product in action instantly, then show a testimonial or somebody talking about it, how it made their life easier.
Why not?
Then show the nerdy details and functions about the product, and end it off with a clear call to action, 50% off sale ending at midnight. Let's check out a store that nails this. So as you can see, this is more of a problem-solving product. They have an attractive model. They have the call to action up here, get 60% off. She basically says that her life has become better after using this product. So let's just play it. Here we have more social proof. These ads are all about social proof. Now, if you don't have that, focus on making an ad that just showcases how the product works. But having people in the video is always a huge advantage. And yeah, and as you can see, it reduces her headaches. Here we showcase the problem after telling more about the product, but it's not really an ad that explains the product that much. It's more of a testimonial ad. If we look at the Galaxy projector ad, for example, it's more of a viral ad where you just showcase the product instantly. So let's have a look at their website. This landing page is built out with the app called Gem Pages. The app Gem Pages allows you to create custom landing pages for your Shopify store, and nothing that I mention in this video is sponsored. No sponsors can buy me. I want you to know that on this channel, I'm just giving you pure advice that actually works. But check this out. It doesn't really look like the most normal dropshipping store. It looks really good, and for the niche that they're in, it really fits. When we look at a normal dropshipping store, we typically see that the pictures are on the left and the text is on the right, and it's just a store that everyone else is running. When you do dropshipping, you cannot look like you're doing dropshipping because people might have had a bad experience before with similar stores like that. But here we can see that the color scheme is really nice. It's blue and white. We have testimonials here, social proof, and you might not always have that, and that's completely fine. Just work with what you can find. But if we keep scrolling, we see that there is currently an ongoing deal, so we have a clear call to action, but this is a very good example of a product page. But there is one key to dropshipping that's so incredibly important that the YouTubers seem to, for some reason, look past. But if you don't understand this, you will probably go broke. So most people tell you to just look for trendy products and test them. Running 2 to 3 products per week, hoping to find a winner, but this seems very expensive to me. The key to success with dropshipping in a competitive market is to eliminate all competition. But what do I mean by that? Well, be different and have a different marketing approach and audience. So earlier this summer, I was selling a pillow, right? And it was a really basic product that just looked like any other pillow, but I took a different approach to it. Everyone was selling this pillow as like a way to sleep at home or something. I took a different approach. I made an ad that was kind of like, attention travelers, this is a must-have this summer, right? So I turned a basic pillow into a traveling pillow, making it a must-have for travelers, capturing my own complete audience, right? So now everyone that was traveling, going on airplanes, backpackers, they would all buy this product, right? But it's a completely different audience. So when you see a product, you need to see what is something that I can do with it that makes me different and stand out. And that's how you're gonna make all your money. Don't look at a product and take it too literal. But there is one secret to dropshipping so incredibly good that it made me a millionaire at the age of 21, yet nobody seems to talk about it. A trend that you have the chance to get onto early before anyone else. Stay tuned because I will soon reveal it. But before that, there are a few more things you have to understand for all of this to fall into place. So allow me to unlock the second pillar to you: marketing angle and content creation. If you don't get this part down, you will have very low traffic to your website and you will be missing out on tons of sales. This is the difference between a successful store and a failing store. And if you've been doing dropshipping before and you didn't make any money, this is probably why you failed. So let me ask you, who is a better seller? The one who sells you or the one who makes you sell yourself? Sales is all about putting ideas in the customer's mind, allowing them to draw their own conclusion. So let's look at why people buy. The first reason is emotions. Humans are emotional creatures. That makes the relationship, family, and dating niche extremely lucrative and evergreen. And what is a better way to show someone love and that you care about them than to buy them a sweet gift? This makes the gift niche extremely lucrative. By making the customer think about a specific person that they miss so much, they might actually end up making a purchase. The second reason people buy is impulses. Sometimes we simply purchase products because they're interesting, fun, or cool. In my opinion, that's the best approach to dropshipping. Selling wow factor products where the purchase is pretty much a no-brainer. The third reason why people buy is a problem in their life. You're struggling with neck pain? Well, maybe it's time to get a neck massaging device. You have a messy kitchen? Purchase a kitchen cleaning organizer. You have mosquitoes bugging you all summer? Well, why don't you just purchase a mosquito repeller? See, sales isn't really that hard, but finding your own offer and customer that actually fits it might be a little bit more difficult. And same goes for creating awesome landing pages for your products. So here you can see a camera, but it's actually a kid's camera and the price is around $20. But Henrik, why would you ever sell a kid's camera? You always say that kids, babies, toys, dogs is the worst niche, and yeah, it kind of is. But let's look at it right there. So this product is a kid's camera, but what you can do with it is you could turn it into a vintage camera, a party camera, a travel camera, a way for teenagers to capture their best memories and moments and keep them forever. This is exactly what my student Olivia did, who went on to make over $10,000 her first month dropshipping simply just by being a little bit different and thinking outside of the box. We took a kid's camera and turned it into a vintage camera where teenagers could capture their best moments and memories. This gave the product a whole new audience and allowed us to tap into a market that you probably didn't even know existed, and absolutely crushed it with super high profit margins because there's no competition. But let me tell you the craziest part about all of this. I do it over and over again. I don't even test products. I simply just follow a creative and proven method to make winning products work for me instead of me having to look for the winning products. One country dropshipping. There's no secret that trends start in the USA.
I was gonna
Whether there's an artist dropping a song, a new hairstyle, or a video game. It usually starts in the USA, but somehow always manage to get to Europe and other countries just a few weeks later. And this is because humans aren't really that different. So how did I get so rich with e-commerce? And how do pretty much all of my students manage to achieve the same insane results? Will allow me to introduce you to one country dropshipping. The easiest way for beginners to get started with the business model, and a place where they could see profit margins be upwards to 50% or higher. Take a look at this result from my student. We started working together, and already 48 hours into working with me, we made a product work in our favor and went on to make over $100,000 in the first 20 days. And this is a person that was completely new to dropshipping with zero experience. Results like this is unheard of, and especially in the saturated American markets where everyone is just running the same trends. We simply just identified a problem in the world and found a product that fit it. But remember when I showed you the 4 key fundamentals to dropshipping? Yes, we had all of them, and that's how we managed to do it. I hope that gives you hope. We are no different, brother. You can do the same. I just know a few things that you don't, and that's completely okay. But I'm also currently giving you all the information needed to succeed through this event. So take this seriously so that you can be living the life you actually want to, because it really works. Very soon, I will show you the exact advertising strategy. But before that, how do we check where the product is saturated and where to run it? So we simply go up here to the Facebook ad library and we can search up any country. So let's say you want to run the product called Sunset Lamp. We can see that there are 190 results in the USA, but if we switch it to, for example, Germany, then we hit all ads again. We can see that the results are 110, but if we change it to Italy, our results are now only 77. Using the Facebook ad library can be a great way for you to find out where the product is saturated and where there is an opportunity. But in the 3rd episode, where I teach you the entire advertising strategy, you're going to get to know exactly how I do it every single time, because I have multiple strategies to find out all of this, but that will be when you're ready and when we'll talk about ads. But why does this method of selling products to European countries work so well? It's because we're reaching the customer on a much more personal level when our whole website is translated, and that gives them a lot more trust. We also translate our video ads and sell it to them. Design your store in English. Simply go into Fiverr, search for German to English in translation, and you will find tons of people with great reviews that can translate your product page for as little as $5, making you able to hit your customer on a much more personal level. Believe me when I tell you that going the extra mile and doing European dropshipping is the key. And if you're looking for video ads from someone who specializes in this strategy, you can go to ROAS Formula, which I'm going to link in the description. And no, once again, it's not a sponsor. It's a genuine recommendation, as they do the best video ads in the game that you can also get translated. So I'll put them in the description in case you want to get good video ads translated. So now that you know how to find winning products, how to design your store, how good video ads should look, and how marketing approaches usually works, it's time to get serious and learn how to run ads. And advertising can seem like such a confusing, complex thing to beginners, but this is where all the money is made, and it's really not that advanced once you follow a strategy. If you understand how to run Facebook ads, you will have a lifelong skill that you could either 1, use for yourself to just print money for your e-commerce business, or 2, in worst case, you could sell it to other companies who would be willing to either hire you or pay you a pretty good amount of monthly income to run their ads for them. Advertising is a lifelong skill. Running ads is exciting, okay? And once you know it, you will be rich forever. The things I'm about to teach you is so valuable that people make over $100,000 their first month. I've already shown you this, so pay attention. In the final part of this event, I will showcase you everything. The entire ad strategy that's made me millions of dollars in e-commerce sales at the age of 21, that takes beginners from zero to hero in as little as 30 days, will all be revealed. My 6-year experience of running ads all put together into one video. I give you my word that after watching the next part of this event, you will know the exact steps to take and be fully ready to start and scale your e-commerce business. So until then, prepare your store, pick a winning product, and get ready to run your ads. I'll see you then.